Well, here we are. I got the new low gear in there. If you can see, it's gonna be that guy, the big one. To give you an idea of what was wrong with it, here's the one I pulled out. Actually, it's upside down. But this is the top gear that goes on the clutch shaft there. And right in here, in order to keep all these gears on that shaft, there's this retaining plate that goes right on top of that, and this retaining ring. These two parts on top are usually flat and silver. So you can see this one is no longer flat, and it's black due to it overheating. Now this happened in reverse. I'm not sure if I didn't have enough oil in there or what, but this thing used to also be flat. Flat, smooth surfaces on top and on bottom. Now let's get in the light. You can see that the pressure and the heat totally deformed this thing. This thing was solidly fused to that low gear. And you can tell it's also oval-ish, or cone-ish, I guess you can say. So, got those two things out of there. Replaced the needle bearing that was right below that that big low gear. I put that over here in my trash bucket. It looked like it was fine, but you never know, it being so close to the heat and the pressure there. So that's the old one. Looks identical to the new one, but better safe than sorry, right? Alright, so already I've put the clutch yoke, and forgive me if I get the lingo wrong on some of these parts, but this guy here is the clutch yoke, and this is where the cable from the shifter connects, and as you can see, that'll make it go up and down. So right now it's in the neutral position. All this service has to be done in neutral, and the way you know it's in neutral, if you look in here, see those little holes right there? There's going to be 5 of them. The middle one, or the third one, is going to be neutral, and it gives you a good reference over here also. This is my shop manual that I downloaded. See there, it tells you that middle electrode there is the N, so it corresponds with your position sensor there on your shift housing. Anyways, I got those parts in there before I took it all apart, before I knew what was wrong with it. This is your well, this is where the power comes in from. So this is going to be what the hell do they call it here? Your clutch shaft. Alright? No, that's not the clutch shaft. This is the clutch shaft. Anyways, this is coming from your secondary clutch. This is where the power's coming into this transmission. Now this transmission is a 2-part deal. It's the transmission on this side, the shift housing, and then if you notice, this is going to be the lid to that shift housing, and this half is your transfer case, actually, as you can see down here. Let's see if I can get you down there. That's the one side to the transfer case. But anyways, all the gears on the transfer case, all the shafts, move freely. There was no issues there. The only thing here, I could get it to neutral and it would spin fine, but the wheels anyways. This was stuck solid, this was seized up. Couldn't move it left or right, and after taking gear by gear apart or off of this clutch shaft, I would spin, everything would, still didn't move until I got to that low gear and I pulled out the low gear.